peacocks, I still cannot locate a city. The rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Second, it really matter to the Lord. You got my team to furnish. No hotel after king at dinner. The room that we in, this pack will be furnished. See all the daylight, I turn on the burners. Triple a switch for the deepest cheer, the spike strips. MS Supreme 98, I was 11. I crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson.
Coming to you live from Southern California, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
Join your hands, I don't do it for the game, do it all for the fans. It's the travel in the world.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Tony Gonsolin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jose Iglesias digging in for the Rockies. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue.
Runner on the goal, and that's fouled off. Iglesias, the base runner at first with one out. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And getting the start, DL Hall. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a guy having a big year for him, Christian Yelich.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, it goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and that is out of play. This one in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. JT Realmuto steps in. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
Well, how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for Los Angeles, Cedric Mullins, 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. On the ground, right side. Iglesias fires over to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Ryan Noda. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Second inning here, no score. And foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the second, and here is Sosa to the plate. Paul back to work. Headed towards the corner. Walmer snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. That's out number 2. Batter now, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Baez
Outside.
working through some struggles lately. The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score.
Can't slow down, won't stop, can't stop. No timeouts, so the time's now. This is my...
Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for the
off a
Rockies,
series where the
catcher,
pitching was
Luis
outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. That one fouled off. This one popped up. Freeman. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's David Fletcher. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's O'Neill Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
Fielder O'Neill Cruz.
There's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And O'Neill is struck out. Offense held in check there. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Left fielder Christian Yelich.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fletcher has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in
Now
the zone
batting,
right there. They
the right
look
fielder,
really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here is Aaron Judge. That's to third. And a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And here's Freddie Freeman. On the ground, right side. Iglesias tosses to first, out. And Freeman is retired. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
Colorado,
really been playing well.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin, that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the cat man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonsolin fires.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. Ball 3. That one hit to right. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting shortstop.
Now
Gunnar
here is
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left side. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting right fielder Matt Wallner.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 4th inning underway, no score. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those
Now
spots or
batting,
things can
left
get away
fielder,
from you
Matt
awfully
Beerley.
quickly.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Ball one there.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first.
That's an out.
And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's your 1. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. They get the force, and he has thrown 4. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kirsten Waldrop.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. There's a strike. Canzone goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now here is David Fletcher.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Torrens stands at second with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that's the third. Back here in LA, here's the shortstop at the plate, David Hamilton. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Makes the grab, one down.
It's never fun going back to the
Now
dugout
batting,
after hitting a
left
line drive that
fielder,
finds a glove, but you
Christian
will get some high
Yelich.
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 out, runner at second. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
This one in the dirt. Judge with another scorching run of play lately. Man at second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Yelich flies around third. He'll score easily. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Ground ball right side. Noda takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball there. Two outs. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Judge scores. The throw in. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Noda takes it
out.
himself. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
No, that's the ball.
Just missed.
Well, I'll always
One
remember
ball,
how Cruz
no
left his
strike.
mark on Major League Baseball in his debut.
strike.
3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all. Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
2 up, 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. At that time, a little anxious.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6-7.
Pitching for Colorado.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Mantiply.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Now batting.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Mullins round second, heads for third. To third, tag, got him.
Up next,
David Hamilton steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Man at second. Up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. That's the second out. So here's Baez now.
Now batting.
Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hitter, Javier Baez.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive. Iglesias fires over to first. Baez gone in the play. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Swinging a foul straight back. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton sends it across to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Verlander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Verlander, a former rookie of the year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That's hard hit on the line. Cruz makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
To the right side. Iglesias fires over to first. Judge out on the play. Two down, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Out to short, Henderson. On to first.
He's out.
And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. So in now for Colorado, Dominic Canzone.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better.
And that one hammered. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now Luis Torrens right down to shoot. That's strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Mullins makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fletcher in the box again, takes the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Canzone leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Up the middle, and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Caught him looking for the K. A run on 2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now it's JT Realmuto. Verlander back to work. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next,
Cedric
for the
Mullins,
Dodgers,
the next
center
to hit.
fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Verlander, 42 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cruz hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Gregory Soto, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Holderman warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
Inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as the lead remains 3-1.
Don't let drama faze me. Stay on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs.
Back here
Leading
in
off for the
LA,
Rockies,
and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's towards center. Mullins makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's 2
Matt
outs away.
Wallner.
Wallner now at the plate. First pitch misses. The Rockies down by a pair here at the top of the 9th. Out to short, Hamilton. Whips it across. And there's 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now
Matt
batting, left
Vierling
fielder,
digging in
Matt
for the
Vierling.
Rockies. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office. Even
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories.